morning. I'm gonna try another vlog again today. As you can see, the weather has changed a little bit. We've got snow finally. Normally the first snow of the year doesn't stick like this, but this year it did. Today I've got kind of free range to do a lot of random things, so let's do it. Okay, so I talked to my dad and we are going to seal this for the winter. I'm going to do one more full coat. I've got to do a single coat there and then a full coat on the whole thing. And then we're going to mount the tractor hood for the winter. And in the spring, I will attempt to get more of these dimples out, and then we'll put the decals on it and call it good. But for now, we're just sealing it and calling it a day. So we'll get back set up with that again. All right, so sudden change of plans. We have a chick that has been living in our basement for about a week. He got his wing a little bit injured, and then when we put him in with his siblings, they all started attacking him because that's what they do when a chick is injured. But now that it's been long enough that they...
You want in here for this?
No, am I just going to dump him out here? Or you're going to dump him?
They'll be coming out.
All right.
In a second.
I'll just wait. But now that it's been long enough and he's fine, he didn't really get injured, we're going to try and reintroduce him to the flock. We've got a little spot of green on him so we can keep track of whether they start attacking him or not. There he is. So I will turn you around and we'll see how this goes.
Get up. Get up.
No, baby. No, you're okay. He's struggling. You want to get the food too, huh? We'll do that soon. We'll do that soon. Let me know when I can put him out. Hey, ducks.
Get up.
Oh, chickens. We're trying to separate the chicks from the big chickens that are not the mama. We keep these ones in here to keep them a little bit safer till they're bigger.
You got the chicken.
Yep, I got the chicken. Am I going?
Yep.
There you go. Don't even care. That's good.
They ain't paying a bit of attention. It hadn't been out of its roost yet this morning. They're not bothering it, are they?
Nope, seems fine. There's our little green guy. So that was a success, thankfully. And there they are. Cutie pies. right, welcome back to another day. First order of business, I have to charge some batteries. My dad and I are going to work on adding some doors to another old building, just like we did with the hog barn, so that he can fit some more, not tractors, but like a round baler and maybe a hay mower or something. I don't remember what he said, but we have to get batteries charging because it's a ways back there and there's no power. So I want to make sure that I have enough power for my drill that we can do all of we have to add hinges and we have to cut holes for the doors and all that good stuff. So I am back here in the shop. The tractor hood is still chilling out, just drying. I think I said this before, but we're gonna just put it back on the tractor in that condition for the winter. And then in the spring, we'll spend a little more time when we have some sanity to spare to get it like right and put the decals on it. So I'm getting this plugged in. Ooh. Okay. I have 2 more batteries out in the car that I'm gonna go get. My car is always so full of junk. I got these cool antique windows, supposedly from the 1800s, with this textured glass in them at a yard sale probably like a week ago, and they're still just sitting in there. Hi, kitty. Going out. Goodbye. And I'm just gonna set these here. I think these 2 batteries are fully charged, but just in case they aren't, I will check them when that one is done. So the building in question today that we are going to be working on is the Sugar Shack, which is where we used to make maple syrup when I was a kid. And it is that building way back there. So we're not going to have any power when we get back there, but we're going to cut some doors on the end facing us so that we can fit some different farm machines in there. That's the plan anyway. So one of the reasons I come over here pretty regularly, several times a week, is just to help out around the house. So I help out around the farm. I just realized I left the lights on in here. So I help out around the farm. But I also help out in the house. So I'm going to head inside until my dad gets back with some parts. We're not going to be able to do the doors on the Sugar Shack. So I'm going to head inside and do some dishes and vacuum a little bit, I think. Yeah. So, dishes are done. But this is the only sink in the house that actually gets like hot. And there is another drain that has gotten clogged, or it's slowed down a little bit, and we've put Drano down it. But in order to rinse the Drano through with hot water, I have to fill this bucket here at the sink first. So that is what I'm doing. This water gets dangerously hot. Like, you will burn yourself if you're not careful. I'll check that first. It's still going slow, but I'm gonna go get more hot water. Alright, so that wasn't enough, so I just put more Drano down. Gotta wait 15 minutes, and then we'll try with more hot water. See how long you are. Okay. All right, I found these two random cutoffs of wood that are about the same height, and it doesn't really matter how high up it goes, so I'm just going to use these. I'll put one at this end. Oops, like that.
inside one. Got 2x8 on the outside. Yeah. Hey, have you got a square end there?
Yeah, it's pretty square.
Alright.
Those little nails I have ready to go.
Oh, yeah, right. I'll try that. Is that gonna work?
No, I need a hammer to get it started.
There's progress. Yeah, we got this. You got that. Oh, looky. Gonna work, sis. Look.
Yep.
Better come with these, Jim. All right. Are you ready? Waiting on me, huh? Okay. Try again. Just right.
Alright.
Don't let me cut your head off from out there.
Alright. Oops. my dad left to go get, he went to change his shoes because he broke a shoe and kept tripping. And we also need a drill to, like an actual drill bit, so that we can make pilot holes for the hook and eye closures that are going to go on the door. I'm just putting more bracing and really just want to take a nap, but I can't do that right now. So I've got one more to do. I have to brace up there, but I can't get at it with a hammer, and these galvanized nails, once they bend, they're really hard to finish driving in. Well, any nail is when you have limited space to swing your hammer, but the galvanized ones are especially difficult because they're hard to pull out. So I'm gonna wait till he brings a screwdriver also and see if I can drill that in or screw that in instead of nailing it in. I'm really tired and I just want this to be done. Yeah. Hasn't even been that difficult. I just kind of want it to be done.